Paternity drama next. Everyone, this is Alicia. Welcome, Alicia, to the show. Now, Alicia is frustrated. She is furious because of this man, Derek, is denying not one, but two of her children. 1-year-old Aiden, 2-week-old Ava. Alicia says Derek is denying her kids because Derek has it in his mind that he knows who the real father is. His ex-friend, Mark. Derek believes Alicia and Mark had a secret relationship, and he is actually the father of both of these kids. Here's Alicia's story.
I'm 1,000% sure that Derek is the father of not one, but both of my kids. He's accusing me of sleeping around with his friends, and he knows that I have not slept with him. Derek is just a scared little boy, and when he gets these results, this will be his wake-up call. As for me sleeping with his best friend, Mark, Derek is just saying that to get out of the responsibility of being a father. My kids are the victim here, but after today, he's going to step up and be in their life, whether he likes it or not.
So, we have given a lie detector test to Alicia, and we've given a DNA test. And we're going to get to all the results. He says he knows that his ex-friend, Mark, is the father. That you have had a secret relationship with Mark, and he's the father of both of those kids.
Mark, I've never done nothing with this man. Never, ever have I ever touched Mark.
It was his friend, right?
Yes, I've never touched Mark. They fell out for really no reason, all because he just don't want to take care of his kids.
Oh, that's
the only reason why they fell out.
This is what Derek had to say. Watch this, everybody.
My ex-girlfriend, Alicia, is nothing but a cheating whore. And I know her 2 kids is not mine. I think Alicia is sleeping with my ex-best friend, Mark, behind my back. Until I get these results, I'm not going to believe none of them. I think Alicia kids don't look nothing like me. And not to mention her oldest son, Aiden, have seizures. My family doesn't make seizure babies. If these kids are not mine, I hope Alicia and Mark have a good life and she stay the hell out of mine.
Did I hear right?
Whore.
Did I hear right?
Whore.
His family
He
doesn't
don't even
make...
take care of his kids.
Here's Derek. Derek, come on out.
Whatever you get through.
Derek, okay, so let's get this. Let's see what we can agree on. Y'all went together, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She got pregnant. You were okay with that, right?
Yeah.
All right. Then 6 weeks after the baby's born, you're out.
We had an argument one time, and then you put me out. You don't actually put me out of the house and let him stay there, you know what I'm saying? And somebody told me that they seen him coming out the house early that morning.
You a lie. You a lie and a half. You a lie. You a lie and a half. You are a lie.
But,
Okay, this guy used to be your friend, right?
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah.
He denied this, right? To you?
Yeah.
Did
So
he
I
deny?
fronted both of them. I sat both of them down there in front of them, and they both sit up and deny it.
Well, don't you believe him?
No, not at all.
Derek, about something else. Your family does not make...
Nope. Seizure baby.
That's
not
all
at all.
right. He all right now, and he gonna be all right, long as he got his mama. He gonna be all right. So whenever you get through with the seizure baby thing, that's
Derek,
a cute little boy,
Derek,
baby.
Derek.
Boy.
You're going to be a good dad to these kids.
No, he should have been a
yeah,
good
because
dad.
just if they mind, yeah.
He
But
should
if
have been
they
a
ain't,
good dad.
But how am I actually be a good daddy that I know is not mine?
Well, guess what? The good news is you just live 50 yards away, so you can be a good dad.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
Yeah.
He
All
moved behind me to spy on me.
He's spying on
He
you.
moved behind me to spy on me.
That was the convenience break. That is convenient.
away if you didn't think my kids wasn't yours.
But that was convenient. That was convenient for me.
Do you want to be with her? Derek, you want to be with her if they're yours? Well, guess what? Mark's backstage. Let's find out what he has to say.
I am tired of my good name being dragged through the mud for something I did not do. Derek, you need to realize I did not sleep with Alicia, and these kids are not mine. They are yours. I don't believe you'll throw our friendship away with these false allegations. I will never move in on your girl, Alicia. All we are is just good friends. Derek, when these results come back, I want you to apologize to me and Alicia and be the father of these kids that I know you can be.
Would you apologize?
Yeah, I'm willing. I'm mad enough to apologize. But if they mind, yeah.
Whatever.
Would you just tell him he needs to be a man?
He needs to be a man to his kids. If they mind, yeah.
Mark, where did he get this idea?
I guess because, when he's
Are you all friendly? Is that it?
I'm just a friendly guy.
Right.
I seen that he got kids by this woman.
Right.
Sometimes he's not able to do his job as a man or a father.
Right.
So if I'm just gonna help, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help. I took her to the grocery store one time. He wasn't able to do it.
Right.
So
Because he ain't got no car.
But it was a point nobody didn't tell me,
and
though.
live in a shoebox. I mean, come on, man. So why would I pin 2 kids on you? It ain't like you balling or something. You have nothing.
But I must got something you want. Because I must got something you want. You telling me I'm your baby daddy? So you're saying it must be something. It must be something. It must be something.
These kids look like you.
No, sir.
That nose.
You have kids?
You got a big nose.
Yeah, but it's shaped like here.
You got a big nose.
But it's shaped like here.
You act like you got a butt nose. You got a snout.
So?
My kids got snouts.
I get the feeling, Mark, that the way you feel about it is you kind of miss the friendship that you had.
I miss the friendship. No, he's a cool guy. Hang out, go out and drink, have a good time. But over some stuff like this, over a woman, is not worth it.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do the paternity first. When it comes to 2-week-old Ava, Mark, you are not the father.
Thank you. But Mark, okay, you tell him he's the father.
When it comes to 2-week-old Ava, Derek, you are the father. When it comes to 1-year-old Aiden, Mark, you are not the father.
Yes, sir.
And when it comes to 1-year-old Aiden, Derek, you are the father. Derek, we got the lie detector test.
Yes, I want to hear that.
Told you.
No, you sit down over there.
I got one thing to say. I apologize. I apologize to you. I apologize.
Alicia, we asked you, have you ever had sexual intercourse with Derek's friend Mark? You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth. We also asked you if you've had any sexual contact, a contact of any kind with Derek's friend Mark. You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth.
Thank you.
I was tripping.
Derek,
No, you was acting like a kid.
be a good dad.
Oh,
You
because I
was
promised
acting
I
like
had
a
Mark.
kid.
Thanks for being a good friend. Go take care of your kids. Everybody, this is Erica. Welcome Erica to the show. You see, this is not Erica's first appearance on our show. You see, 2 years ago, Erica and her husband, Mike, found out the devastating news on our show that Mike was not the biological father of their daughter, Nevaeh. Guess what happened after that show? Mike, her husband, who wasn't the biological father, stepped up and has been a great father to this little girl ever since. And Erica and Mike are still together. But here's the deal, see, when there's history, there are problems. Because 14 days ago, Erica gave birth to a beautiful baby girl named Alexis. And because of their history, Mike is not sure that baby Alexis is his daughter. Take a look at their last appearance. Watch.
Michael is my whole world. He's my best friend and my soulmate. But I'm terrified that my 4-month-old daughter, Nevaeh, isn't his. He doesn't look like him.
Does Nevaeh look like the other guy?
I only met the guy one time.
You only did this once? You don't know his last name?
I don't know his real name or his last name.
I love my family with all my heart. If Nevaeh's not mine, I'm going to be devastated.
This is going to be one family going to take care of that child, and that child's going to continue to have your last name.
Yes, it is. It's going to be my child.
Michael, you are not the father.
I still love you, and I'm still going to be there for you. That's my daughter.
So, for the millions of you out there who see our show and know that there are times when the fella's not the father, and he says, I'm going to take care of this child, and you wonder, well, did he? This one did. This one is the father of Nevaeh. But, Erica, it's come up again.
Yep.
Are you mad at him for wanting to know?
I'm hurt. I thought that was something that we were done with. You know I made my mistakes in the past, but I thought it was something that we were done with and we can move on.
Do you love him any less for this?
No, I love Mike with all my heart.
But this still kind of gnaws at Mike because he still kind of doesn't trust you.
Right, and hopefully this will put an end to it and he won't have any more doubts about me.
He not only wanted the paternity test, he wanted a lie detector test too.
Yep.
Well, we've given them the DNA test. Erica took the lie detector test. This is what Mike had to say.
It was heartbreaking to find out that Nevaeh wasn't my child, but I am her father and I always will be. Eric and I were able to move on and become a family. We even moved to a new town to get a fresh start together. The problem is I'd find myself at home watching Nevaeh by myself. Erica would always go out with her friends and be gone all day. I can't help but wonder if she's out there cheating on me. When I found out Erica was pregnant again, I had a sense of doubt rush through my body. After what has happened in the past, I can't fully trust what Erica tells me, and I need to know if baby Alexis is mine. I know I can't handle being hurt again, but I don't want to wait another 4 months and find out that baby Alexis is not my daughter.
Everybody welcome Mike to the show. Here's Mike. So Mike, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you,
I mean,
Mark.
the fact that you've become a terrific father to Nevaeh, that's great.
Thank you.
How come you haven't gotten over the trust issue?
Because I found out that Nevaeh wasn't mine, you know, and it runs through my head that it happened once, it could happen again, and I don't want to go through it again.
Not only do you want to be sure that you're the father of Alexis, you're worried that since the time you've been here till now, 2 years, that she might have been out cheating.
Within the last I'd say the last year and a half.
Anything specific?
No, when I'd be at home with the daughter, with Nevaeh, she'd be out running around, and you know, I'd be at home.
I just need a break from you guys.
If she loves you, why would you think that she would put this at risk again?
Put it at risk the first time. I don't, think he'd do it again.
First, we're going to get the results of the paternity test. Then we'll do the lie detector test, all right? Here's the paternity test. Which, of course, we're all hoping that you're the father because you've proven to be a good father.
Yes, I have.
All right. When it comes to 14-day-old Alexis, Mike, you are the father.
Yes.
Now we have this. We asked you, did you have sex with anyone other than Mike around the time you got pregnant with Alexis? You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth. We asked you, have you cheated on Mike with anyone besides the one time he knows about? That says about everything, right?
Yep.
You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth.
I love you.
You gonna trust her now?
Yes.
I never want to see you all on this show again, ever. We'll be back right after this. Thank you. This man denies all 3 of their children for one very strange reason.
Their private parts are not shaped the same.
Let's be truthful right here. What don't they have that you have?
My privates, Maury. No resemblance, not an inkle.
3 paternity tests. He says it's about the privates. But will he look like a fool in public? Walston, Walston, Walston. Everyone, this is Arla. Welcome Arla to the show. Now, Arla comes to us in a desperate attempt to save her marriage to her husband, Walston. Now, here's the thing. Arla is hurt. She's extremely frustrated because she has been brought here by Walston. Because Walston wants paternity tests to not 1, not 2, but all 3 of their children. 3-year-old Walston Jr., their 1.5-year-old son, Devante, and their 3-month-old son, William. Walston denies all 3. And he believes Arla is cheating on him with all those kids. Watch.
I'm desperate to prove to my husband, Wilson, that he is the father of not 1, not 2, but all 3 of our children. Our marriage is hanging by a thread, and I'm devastated that our family is being torn apart. Wilson said that he was told as a child that he couldn't have children. Whoever said that is wrong because he has 3 very beautiful boys with me. My husband claims that our 3-year-old, Walston Jr., looks like one of our neighbors. Wilson says our 1.5-year-old son, Devante, is too big to be his child. Our 3-month-old son, William, almost died when he was born. I'm hurting so bad right now that my kids are suffering because their father is denying them. They shouldn't have to go through this.
So, we've given everybody a paternity test, and just to make sure, Arla wanted to take a lie detector test, and she took it to get to the truth. Did he deny the first one when it was born?
No, Maury, he didn't. He was there through the whole pregnancy. He was there when I gave birth.
Yeah.
With the second one, the same thing. He was there when I gave birth.
So when all of a sudden did he get all this doubt?
Towards the end of my pregnancy with our youngest one, he started saying that I was cheating on him through all the pregnancies. And
This is something strange. He says all 3 of them don't have what he has. What does he mean by that?
Oh, my goodness, Maury. First off, his second toe, after his big toe, is longer than the first one, and they don't have that, so they're not his. Then their private parts are not shaped the same.
Here is Walston. Walston, come on out. Wait a minute. Don't you?
Yes, I do, Maury, but I'm hurt.
Well, how can you have your back to the man you love?
How can he accuse me of cheating on him and deny his own flesh and blood?
You love those?
I do, but I'm holding back. I'm not 100% sure, Maury.
Are you holding back in your affection for them, the way you treat them?
I try not to, but I'm not going to lie. Yes. I really am. I can explain.
Let's be truthful, right? What don't they have that you have?
My privates, Maury. They're not shaped anything like me. Anything, no resemblance, not an inkle.
If you think I'm cheating on you, and you're gonna accuse me,
no,
hold on, no, it's not hold on. You had your time. If you think I'm gonna cheat on you, if I was a man, I would not sleep with a woman unprotectedly if I thought they was cheating on me. Never. And I would not have 3 kids. 3, not 1, 3.
Lies going on here.
No, there wasn't, Maury.
Well, she took the lie detector test.
Oh, yes, I did, and we're going to find out today. Today. You know everything.
Let's go to the beginning. You don't think any of those kids look like you?
Come on now. Come on now. That's his twin. That is his twin.
By the way, proven to be the father. You're going to change your attitude towards those kids, aren't you?
100%. Completely around. Yeah, I will. Yes,
We're
I
going to
will.
find out right now. We're going to do the lie detector test. We're going to do the paternity test. Then we're going to do the lie detector test. When it comes to 3-year-old Walston, Junior Walston, you are the father. When it comes to 1.5-year-old Devontae Walston, you are the father.
Wait, that's the one he denied the most. That is the one he denied the most. Yeah, how you
When
feel
it comes
now?
to 3-month-old William Walston, you are the father. Contact of any kind with any other man other than Walston. That says it all. You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth.
What? What now? What now? What do you have to say now? Huh? What do you have to say now? What do you have to say now?
Go be happy. Be a great family. I know you will be. Amanda confessed to Jason she cheated, and their child might not be his. But in a shocking twist, she's mad at him.
I know I made a mistake, but I'm fed up with being the man in this relationship.
You're mad?
Yeah.
Because?
He don't do nothing for him.
I admit I haven't bonded with Dayton. I'm just scared that he's not mine.
Will the DNA test end the family drama or be the end of this family? Jason. Everyone, this is Amanda. Welcome Amanda to the show. You see, Amanda is as angry as she is heartbroken. 2 months ago, Amanda sadly admitted to her boyfriend, Jason, that she had cheated on him. And there was a possibility that their son, Dayton, may not be his. So since then, their relationship has been riddled with anger and hurt and blame. But they both agree that the only way to conclude this painful chapter in their relationship is with the results of a DNA test. Yeah.
I've been with Jason for 1.5 years, and I'm fed up with being the man in this relationship. I know I made a mistake, but I know Jason is the father of my son, Dayton. I'm tired of Jason being a deadbeat dad. I take care of my son Dayton all by myself without his help. He hasn't done a damn thing, not bought diapers, formula, nothing for my son, and all that's about to change today. Jason looks just like my son Dayton. They have the same eyes, the same nose, everything. If Jason doesn't change and start being a better boyfriend and a better dad today, I'm going to leave his ass because I deserve better than that.
So you're mad? Now, you're mad because, first of all, you have an ongoing relationship with him.
Yeah.
And you're mad.
Yeah.
Because?
He don't take care of my son. He don't do nothing for him.
Did he sign the birth certificate?
Yeah, he signed everything.
It's fine.
He was fine.
And then, as soon as you told him, Jason, there's something I got to tell you.
He started denying it from the whenever he saw him, there was already questions about it because people kept saying stuff about him to him, telling him I was cheating on him.
Really?
Yeah, and I finally admitted to him, and I'm tired of it.
Did you tell him that it's his baby?
Yeah, I told him it was his baby.
That when you cheated, it was not when you got pregnant, right?
I told him that.
It was 2 weeks before.
It was a couple weeks before, yeah.
He didn't believe you?
No, he didn't believe me.
And because of that, what's his attitude been?
He don't take care of my son. He don't buy him diapers. He don't buy him formula. He don't do a damn thing for him, and I'm tired of it.
This is what Jason had to say. Watch.
I was very angry and hurt when I found out that my girlfriend Amanda had cheated on me around the time that she got pregnant. And what angers me the most is that she denied cheating on me through her entire pregnancy. I've said some pretty mean and hurtful things to Amanda because I'm afraid that Dayton's not my son, and that would crush me. I admit I haven't bonded with Dayton like I should have, but I'm just scared and still hurt that he's not mine. I'm hoping that I'm proven to be Dayton's father so I can put all this anger behind me and we can move on and be a family.
Here he is, Jason. Jason, come on out. Jason, good to see you. Welcome. Glad you're here.
You need to stop making excuses and take care of him.
So, Jason, this is what I'm getting through this. There is a big block going on in your head. You can't get past it, can you?
Nope. That's a little baby. You should love that baby no matter what, don't you think?
Do you love him?
Yes, I do.
Do you
But
love her?
I'm sick of it.
Huh?
Yes.
Now, if this is your child, are you going to do a 180 on me? And
Yes, sir.
start taking care of that
Stop
child?
calling me a bitch and a whore and a slut and everything else.
Even if he's not mine, I'm still going to be there for him.
Okay.
I'm tired of being a man with
Well, let's find out. When it comes to 2.5-month-old Dayton, Jason, you are the
I
father.
see that. What's that say? What's that say? It says, you are the father.
All right. Are you happy? All right.
sir.
You help out and give him a chance. Don't get in his face so much, okay? We'll be back right after this. Delilah is not your average single mother. Delilah was born HIV.
I struggle every day with this disease.
And to make matters worse, Kyle denies that he's the father of her baby.
Hey, don't tell me that.
Sit down, woman. Is Kyle truly the father? Kyle? Now, my next guest, 19-year-old Delilah, is a teen mom struggling to raise her 9-month-old daughter, Nancy L. But Delilah is not your average single mother because Delilah was born HIV. And she has never in her life known exactly how much longer she had to live. But she's here to prove to her ex-boyfriend Kyle that he is the father of her daughter Nancy L. Listen to Delilah's story. At just 19 years old, Delilah has experienced more pain than some people go through in a lifetime.
I was 14 when I found out I was HIV positive. I didn't know what to do. I just fell to the floor and started crying.
Despite Delilah's diagnosis, she's determined to live a normal life.
I struggled every day with this disease. I had kids, not even wanting to be my friends. When I got with Kyle, I fell in love with him. We were happy. And as soon as I got pregnant, he started to deny my baby, saying it couldn't be his.
Unfortunately, Delilah says Kyle has not supported her or her daughter during these tough times.
He wasn't there when she was born. He wasn't there when she started to walk. He's missed everything.
Sadly, Delilah doesn't know how much time she has left to live.
When I was 10, my mom died of AIDS. And there's not a day that goes by that I don't miss her. And I just need to know, God forbid something was to happen to me, that he will be there for my daughter.
Now, there is one great shining light to this story, because baby Nancy L. is free of HIV. What did the doctors tell you? That there was a possibility?
There was a possibility, but as long as I stood undetectable and was on top of my pills, she would be negative.
As long as it hadn't broken out further, as long as your HIV hadn't broken out further,
yes,
the chances are that your child would not have HIV.
3 tests and negative.
I ask about all this because, does Kyle know about all this?
Yes, he does.
And he still denies this child?
Yes.
Has he ever seen your daughter?
3 times, and my daughter's 9 months. 3 times out of those 9 months.
You know what he says? He says there's another guy. It was your other friend because you named your daughter after the other guy.
But that's because my mother's name was Nancy.
Oh, I see.
Nancy L. Do you hear it? Can you hear it? Nancy L.
Now everybody's wondering, did Kyle know that you were HIV when he slept with you?
I told him a week after we got together, and we didn't sleep together until 2 months into the relationship. That was his decision to sleep with me without a rubber.
And this is what Kyle had to say. Watch.
Just because I'm a good guy does not mean I'm the baby's father. People can pity Delilah all they want, but that doesn't mean she didn't do me wrong. She said she called to tell me she was pregnant, but that's just a fairy tale. I had to hear 4 months later from a doctor that she was pregnant. Delilah didn't include me in any aspect of her entire pregnancy. She didn't tell me about the baby shower or the delivery. She was heartless and self-centered the entire time. Not to mention, she named this baby after another man. I asked Delilah for a DNA test, but all she did was procrastinate. Bottom line, if I'm not the father, I'm done with your nonsense.
Here he is, Kyle. You know the backdrop of the story. I mean, first of all, this child is HIV-free. I assume you don't want to be with her, right?
Not at all.
Then why'd you sleep with her?
Why'd I sleep with her? At one point in my life, I did love her. I proposed to this woman. I gave her a ring. I offered her everything I had.
All right then, so if you knew that, you should have never been denying her when I got pregnant with her.
Denying her? I'm sitting there at work, up at school, working hard, and then I'm gonna
exactly.
No,
Working,
let me
working,
talk. You had your
That
chance
means
to
you got
speak.
money,
Let me
but
talk,
you
woman.
can't take 5 minutes out your day. You can't take 5 minutes out your day to pick up the phone just to see how your daughter's doing.
Let me talk, woman. Let me talk, woman. You gonna let me talk? Calm down. Calm down. Let me talk. You got your words out, Maury. Let me tell you something.
Yep.
I go to school. I'm working hard. I'm furthering my education. This girl, she dropped out of high school. She don't want nothing. She low life. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm a low life. I'm a low life, but I'm taking care of my daughter. I'm the one there for my daughter every day.
At work.
Every day. What do you do?
She gonna tell me. She told me about her pregnancy. She never told me nothing. So I get a message from her. She sends me a message on MySpace saying, I'm just gonna, right? MySpace. I'm just gonna put you on support, and my man's been with you since day one. Click. My man's been with me since day one. How do you have a man with you since day one, and it's my baby?
All right, it takes any man to make a baby, but it takes a real man to step up and be a father. I don't have to call you. I don't have to be on top of you to call you for you to be in.
You don't have to be on top of me, but you need to let me know that I'm the father.
If this is your child.
If this is my child, this girl will receive more love than any,
really?
guy can give her.
Well, you know what?
And she knows I'll be the best father.
Kyle, you still have feelings for her?
Yeah. I got feelings for this girl a lot.
If you think that, if it turns out that you're the father of this child, is there a chance you all can get together? Well, let's not even worry about that right now until we find out the results. Now that I know you'll be a good father. When it comes to 9-month-old Nancy L., Kyle, is Kyle the father? The DNA results are next. Kyle. At just 19 years old, Delilah has experienced more pain than some people go through in a lifetime.
I was 14 when I found out I was HIV positive. I didn't know what to do. I just fell to the floor and started crying. When I got with Kyle, I fell in love with him. We were happy. And as soon as I got pregnant, he started to deny my baby, saying it couldn't be his.
Just because I'm a good guy does not mean I'm the baby's father. People can pity Delilah all they want, but that doesn't mean she didn't do me wrong. Not to mention, she named this baby after another man.
If this is your child.
If this is my child, this girl will receive more love than any guy can give her.
When it comes to 9-month-old Nancy L., Kyle, you are the father.
You gonna change your name. Listen here. You gonna listen here. Hey.
Go hold your daughter.
Yeah, let me see my daughter, but you're gonna change your name. You're gonna change your name.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We have a late-breaking update on Delilah that you don't want to miss. Delilah, a teen mom who's been diagnosed HIV positive, just proved to her ex-boyfriend Kyle that he is the father of her baby.
You are the father. You still have feelings for her?
Yeah, I got feelings for the girl.
What happened to this couple after the show? We spoke to both Delilah and Kyle, and although they live in different states, they both say they are in love with each other and are working out a way to become a true family. We wish them the best of luck. Until next time, America.